I just hope all these drugs take the pain away. I just hope I can get through these rainy days. I got 600 ways just to get you paid. Kick me and Sandy, be away. Like John Doe, you can't see him, 40 out the window, leave a nigga bleeding. Pull up with extenders, my little nigga demon. Better close the back door, my little nigga scheming. Try to use the back door, but I ain't going. We gon' put you in the back with your nigga that we smoke. If you throw him the L, you better be with it. If you jacking that K, you better be with it. Y'all niggas be acting, but it's real. I just got a call, it's gonna be a good night. Use no hands, so it's gonna be a gunfight. He got sent to the sky, he ain't say bye-bye. I ain't even try to flex, but I'm that guy. Cedii, don't forget the 2 eyes. Real pretty on it, I'm really trying to get high. If you tryna run up, you gon' end up on Fox 5.
It's your boy Big Fire Brooklyn guy, aka Cedii. We back with the video, man. Back with the reaction, man. Back with another extravaganza. And I said we back with another gang, man. We back with another Kid Nerd video, man. Yo, shout out to Kid Nerd, nigga. He posted shit 3 weeks ago. I didn't pay attention. I didn't see. I've been, focused on, do the reaction for the music. But I'm glad we got a little documentary, man. You feel me? Today we're gonna do Deadly War of Northwest London, HRB versus SSK. I don't know what SSK is. I know HRB is it's not M24. Fredo and them. Fredo, Little Dots. You feel me? They got a good relationship with Active Gang and shit like that, bro. You feel me? So we're gonna do that, man. Before we start this reaction, man, you feel me? Music video. First link in the description, man. Turn that shit up, bro. You feel me? 6,000 kills on the way. Say the G, say the general, nigga. You already know how we get, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
In 2022, nowhere in London has been more popping than Northwest and West London. Probably the 3 most popping artists in London right now are coming out of West London, being Cedii, Central C and Fredo. And Northwest London recently has got a sudden burst of rappers coming from that side.
I know Fredo did a song with Central C. Don't HRB kind of beef with CGM? Or am I wrong? Right? I know CGM kind of beef with 156, Ab7 them, and then Ab7 them cool with Active Gang, so trying to make correlation here and there, nigga. You feel me? Say the detective.
And Northwest London recently has got a sudden burst of rappers coming from that side of the city who are definitely looking to be in that list soon. But big reason due to the big spotlight on that side of London is due to what's happening on the streets. Recently, Northwest London has been a war zone from Camden to Kensington to Brent. But today we'll be getting into a feud between
Active Gang, nigga. Stop playing, cuz. My fault, guys.
From Camden to Kensington to Brent. But today we'll be getting into a feud between 2 estates that are so close together that you can literally cross territories in a 2-minute drive. Let's get into this video. Guys, before I get into this video, I want all you guys to check out my song of the week from an artist I've been tapped into a lot recently. So much that I'm giving...
Yo, let me know, guys, if y'all want me to start doing that, songs of the week or songs of the day. I could do songs of the day, man. Or I could do, let me know if y'all want me to do a songs of the week. We can spark some shine on some, underground artists, shit like that. It don't even particularly gotta be the UK. It could be like, American artists and shit like that, man. Let me know if y'all want me to start doing that, man. I don't care.
Out my song of the week from an artist I've been tapped into a lot recently. So much that I'm giving away a PS5 to a random subscriber who comments the letters KN on his latest track called Nostalgia. Be sure to be posted on my Instagram in the description to find out the winner. The link to the music video will also be at the top of the description. Thousands when Northwest your head down and be strong. So let's take it back to the 2000s, when Northwest London was in the peak of one of the most deadly gang wars in London history, between 2 neighbouring areas called Stonebridge and Church Road. And this war literally consumed the whole borough of Brent. During the 2000s, different estates inside and even outside of Brent would pick sides between Stonebridge and Church Road, leaving family and friends divided between the estates they live on. In this time period, the crime got so bad in Stonebridge specifically, the UK government had to evacuate residents.
Yo, what I'm not gonna say generation, but not era, but what year time span would y'all say was the worst in UK? Like, was it early 2000s, 2010s? Is it now? Let me know what y'all think, because obviously I'm not from the UK, so I really don't have much to speak upon it. But let me know what time period was was a lot for you, man. You feel me? In the UK where you feel like it was too dangerous.
Of the Stonebridge estate, knock down his flats and rebuild the area with new modern homes and apartments. But many residents of the Stonebridge estate wouldn't be moved too far from home, to only less than 15 minutes away, to an estate called South Kilburn, an area nearly if not as bad as Stonebridge. South Kilburn started inheriting the beef between Stonebridge and Church Road, and just how South Kilburn inherited Stonebridge's beef, other estates started linking up with Church Road, one specifically being an estate less than 3 minutes from South Kilburn called Mozart Estate. Mozart Estate had been having some back and forth issues with South Kilburn at the time, but it wasn't always like this. South Kilburn and Mozart Estate used to...
Dang, so in London they've been banging the flags and shit, right? So I need this video to be like confirmation. Are there Bloods and Crips in London? Are there legitimate Bloods and Crips? Or do they use it as just a color for territory? Let me know, man. I want to know. Because I've been getting a lot of mixed reviews, my nigga. But I've been hearing CGM or Crip. I just hear they just wear the blue. I be hearing active gang is blood. But I hear sometimes they just only wear it to just be opposed to ops. You feel me? So let me know.
Be on good terms back in the day, with both estates literally being minutes in walking distance. A lot of kids from both Mozart and South Kilburn went to school with each other, played with each other growing up, and even made money together. But that last thing was a big reason to do with their issues. Around the early 2000s, Northwest London was a popular spot for crack cocaine users, with Mozart Estate being dubbed Crack City, and South Kilburn being a known spot for drug dealing activity. But with both estates being so close together, while both heavy in the drug game, spouts of money issues and jealousy started destroying the...
Yeah, it was bound to happen. I ain't gonna lie, man. You feel me? Imagine you seeing like someone from, from the States right next to you, getting all this bread. It's like, damn, we know these people. You feel me? We know the same amount of people. We know we got all the mutual contacts. How come they get more bread than us? All the crackheads is over there, but it's literally a 2-minute walk. Why they not coming to us, man? Fuck that shit. Let's go rob these niggas. Fuck that shit. Now we can't fuck with these niggas, man. He not trying to put me on? Fuck that, man. You feel me? You see how crazy it is? How easy it is for niggas to envy you, nigga, off of stupid shit that got nothing to do with them, my nigga, bro. You just put it all in your head, weirdo.
While both heavy in the drug game, spouts of money issues and jealousy started destroying the relationship between both areas. As time went by, situations started popping off between the two, and stuff started getting more serious. Around these times in the late 2000s to early 2010s, Northwest and West London was a very dangerous place. Back and forth shootings were occurring, with most of the surrounding areas being divided. These times, gangs in Northwest were starting to heavily rep colours, with South Kilburn's side allied with a few... Northwest was starting to heavily rep colours, with South Kilburn's side allied with a few other gangs in the area, including Stonebridge, were wearing blue bandanas and flags, while Mozart's gang HRB and a couple other estates were repping red colours. The war was now turning into a London version of Bloods and Crips. Colours were starting to be a big issue in the area, that people were starting to get attacked, literally just for wearing the wrong color at the wrong place.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He's talking about early 2000s, and I could tell you, you feel me? I could just attest in New York when color banging, bro. You could not wear certain colors. Like you could not wear a red shirt. You could not wear red shoes. You feel me? Color banging used to be really like a serious thing, bro. No funny shit. I know in LA, I'm not sure if they watered it down in LA now. I'm pretty sure they have, man. Color banging used to be a thing worldwide, like, bro, OD. So, okay, so what he's saying over here is they started color banging, and they said it was the London version of Crips and Bloods. So were they really Crips and Bloods, or they just using the flags, my nigga, bro? I need information, man.
English football player Raheem Sterling even talked about how he was living in the area at the time. Sterling lived on an estate called the St. Raph's Estate during his time, an estate linked to the Mozart Estate, an area which was Bloods. But Sterling at the time was playing for...
He just said Bloods. Why did they not talk? Somebody got to do a documentary how did that migrate into the UK? Like, you feel me, nigga? Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing that they're doing it. I just want to know the history of it type shit. It's like, damn, out of nowhere they just started banging it, or did someone from LA come to UK, get the, for me, I just want to know type shit, bro. Oh God.
linked to the Mozart estate, an area which was Bloods. But Sterling at the time was playing for the QPR youth team, who plays with a blue top. So even he said while he was leaving his house and returning from training or games, he would have to wear a hoodie or a jumper over his kit because he couldn't wear blue in his area. In the early 2010s, both sides started to be more active in the music scene. A rapper from Stonebridge called K-Cole was already making some serious noise on the scene, even being one of the biggest rappers coming out of London in the late 2000s. A couple South Kilburn members started jumping on music as well, called Cowboy and Justo, dropping a few videos like one called It Ain't a Secret back in 2011. Not long after this release, a rapper from the HRB side dropped a remix to the song using the same beat, title and flow of the song called It Ain't a Secret, and this song blew up, really shining a big spotlight on the rapper Boss Belly and his gang HRB.
Let me know if y'all want me to react to any of these old ass songs.
And on June the 6th, 2011, another HRB rapper called Ratlin dropped probably one of the biggest UK rap songs to come out that year, with his song called Messiah, which everyone all around London was bumping at the time. And HRB was really starting to become talk of the town in West London. But behind the music, the war on the streets was as bad as ever. In mid-September...
Damn, so them HRB niggas been getting bread, huh? So Fredo having all this money and shit ain't nothing new to the hood, huh? No bullshit, cause they got grills and shit. Damn, nigga, they flexing, nigga. LV Gucci, nigga, damn.
London. But behind the music, the war on the streets was as bad as ever. In mid-September of 2011, there were several reports in a few days of back and forth situations happening on both Mozart Estate and South Kilburn. Someone was believed to have been chased in South Kilburn. Next day, 3 suspected members of the South Kilburn gang rode their bicycles to Mozart Estate. When they got there, they saw a crowd of boys and girls gathered around the estate. One of the members got off his bike, walked towards the crowd with a shotgun and let off one shot into the crowd. But this shot didn't hit anyone the gunman probably wanted it to hit, with it hitting an 18-year-old girl who was holding their 11-month-old baby. Luckily, nobody died from the shooting, but after this, police really started to increase policing in the region, and with more back and forth violence between the two sides, the main suspects started getting arrested, and the Mozart to South Kilburn border started getting a little bit more quieter on the streets and music. HRB's main rapper, Boss Belly, was having some in-house disputes with another member of HRB, which ultimately turned a few main members against him, which resulted in a period of a few years, with no real popping music from both South Kilburn and HRB, until late 2015, when the music sound in London started to switch up to more trap-like music. This was when one South Kilburn rapper called Cowboy, now known as C-Biz, really started taking off, dropping his most legendary song, called The Game's Man. Younger South Kilburn members also started dropping tunes as well that started doing serious numbers, especially one rapper called Emlo, who really started making some noise on the scene. But on the other side, in 2016, the HRB member would drop one...
Yeah, that nigga been getting bread. Yo, what is Fredo's descent? I think someone told me he's Jamaican or some shit, right?
On the scene. But on the other side, in 2016, the HRB member would drop one of the biggest songs to come out in UK rap history. A rapper called Fredo dropped his first song called Day in 100, and the song blew up from the game.
This nigga Fredo been getting views, nigga.
Fredo dropped his...
This is the most views I've seen from all these niggas. 32 mil, 6 years? Nah, that's fire. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's fire. Yo, big ups to Fredo, nigga.
One of the biggest songs to come out in UK rap history. A rapper called Fredo dropped his first song called Day in 100.
Fire.
And the song blew up from the gate. But not long after this, Fredo was arrested and went jail, but soon would be released. And when he was released, he started dropping hit after hit. Same thing for C-Biz. He was starting to get more and more popular, but it wouldn't be long before C-Biz would be stopped on his tracks. It was March 9th, 2016, when this video was posted all over social media.
I told man don't be comparing man to these dabbing ass rappers, B. Tell your guy come get yo.
Damn.
This is the old version, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. They resold that shit again. A pretty ticket too. That's pure gold, nigga. Unless it's fake. Yo, that's breach behind that shit. That's some money behind the gold, nigga. You heard?
Tell your guy come get
Oh, is that a rollie?
man don't be comparing.
What watch is that? Is that a Hublot? I think that might be a Hublot. That's not an AP. Is it an AP?
Man to these dabbing ass rappers, B. Tell your guy come get yo. This is the old version again. This ain't a new Drake. Come get that beat. Someone 15 seconds, man.
Just shortly before this video was took, it was alleged that members from a gang allied with HRB from a nearby area called Church Road had robbed Cedei's jewelry from him. This video was going viral at the time, but no one expected how quick and deadly the response to this would be. Only a few hours after
I ain't gonna lie, Cedii do look like a nigga type of nigga that don't play. No funny shit. He look like the Godfather nigga. Like, he look like he's the boss mode. Like, he's the last level type shit. I wouldn't fuck with him. I ain't gonna hold you.
Expected how quick and deadly the response to this would be. Only a few hours after this video dropped, a couple unidentified people pulled up on Church Road looking for revenge. At the time, there just happened to be a crowd outside the area. This is when a gunman jumped out and sprayed an automatic machine gun into the crowd before jumping back in the vehicle and driving away. Sadly, this proved to be a deadly attack. But what makes it even sadder is the person that was killed was a complete innocent bystander who had nothing to do with any of this. Cedii, alongside a few other people from South Kilburn, were arrested for the murder, with Cedii eventually even getting charged for the killing, and he went on trial for it. But Cedii, alongside his co-defendant, actually ended up beating the case due to lack of evidence. And when
that's fire. That's fire. Shout out to their lawyer, man, smacking that shit. That's fire.
Co-defendant
RP to the person that lost their life, though. RP to him.
Actually ended up beating the case due to lack of evidence. And when Cedii came out, he started making big noise on the scene again, dropping a fresh home song and another song called Buzz, dissing Big Church Road rapper Nines. Fredo was also locked up at the start of 2017, but was later released after he beat his case. And when Fredo came out, he dropped one of his biggest hits yet, with a song called Like That.
Damn!
Tens of millions.
Nah, I didn't know Fredo was solidified in the UK like this, nigga. No bullshit. I didn't know he was been in the game like this, nigga. This is hard. This is why I like these documentaries. I learn something new every day.
Dropped one of his biggest hits yet, with a song called Like That, clearing tens of millions of views, which even started bringing American attention to the rapper. But what a lot of people didn't know was less than a month before this drop, yet again another tragedy occurred due to the feud of HRB and South Kilburn. It was May 26th, 2017, around 9 PM, when two masked up men rode pedals from HRB's block, the Mozart Estate, to South Kilburn. It was a hot day, so a lot of people were out on the South Kilburn Estate that day. There were around 20 kids playing in the park, and boys and girls were enjoying the nice weather, and everything was looking like a standard summer's day. Until two men on pedal bikes came through and started shooting shots into the group of boys. The group of boys dispersed after the shots, and luckily none of them were injured, but sadly one bullet bounced off a wall on the estate, which hit a 20-year-old girl in the back, sadly killing her literally in front of her.
Yo, that is fucking crazy how a bullet could ricochet off anything, nigga, and still kill you, nigga. It still has the same amount of power to kill you, nigga. So that, imagine you get shot, like, you're the aim target, nigga, right? And it actually hits you first before it ricochets anything. That power, that initial power, nigga, that's hitting you, nigga, oh, God. Yo, when people be telling, I be hearing stories with people, like, you feel me? They be, like, so much shit be going on, they don't even feel getting shot until they actually feel getting shot, like, when they finally calm down. That shit crazy, nigga, like, I hope I never go through that shit, man. I hope nobody watching this go through that shit, man, you feel me? Oh, my God. RP to her, RP.
Who she was close to. A few HRB members got arrested for this murder, with two young boys being charged, but ultimately the case got dropped due to lack of evidence. Around these times was when another gang in West London was starting to break through on the music scene as well. 2017 started seeing a big rise in drill music, creating new artists and also killing a lot of the older artists who couldn't adapt to the new scene. This was when a West London group called 1011 really started to make a name for themselves, dropping banger after banger, especially one of their rappers called Digga D. 1011 are from an area called Ladbroke Grove, which is around 5 minutes away from HRB's block, the Mozart Estate. Both areas have had issues with each other for a long time, with 1011 being linked to the blue side of this divide, with South Kilburn and Stonebridge. And in 2017, 1011 and HRB were really getting into it. And 2017 also proved to be a very hostile year in West London. But in the last couple years, the beef has only got
That
worse
little
and
dots.
worse. On the
Those little
15th
dots.
of
Little
July
dots.
2020, a young man who was affiliated to HRB was stabbed to death early in the morning. The person stabbed was close to a few members
He
of
said,
HRB.
don't do this?
So HRB
Damn. Nigga said, actually screamed, don't do this. Damn. Damn. Damn.
The person stabbed was close to a few members of HRB, so HRB members weren't happy about this, especially one member called Billy the Kid. And the day after Billy's friend's death, allegedly he was out for revenge with a few other members from a nearby estate called St. Ralph's. CCTV footage tracked Billy and his friends ride from a stolen car from their estate to the rival area of the Stonebridge estate. Once they arrived, they drove near a group of boys and let off some shots, but the group of boys that they were shooting also started shooting back, which resulted in 2 shots hitting Billy in the back and another person in the car being hit in his leg. The person who was shot in the leg thankfully managed to make it to hospital, where he was treated and recovered, but unfortunately Billy wasn't that lucky and he ended up losing his life to the wounds.
Billy?
The shooter of Billy was never found, and the craziest thing about this, with 3 of Billy's friends being sentenced to life for his murder, the judge's rationale for this was that if Billy's friends never shot at the group, then the group wouldn't have shot back and killed Billy. Separately, I want to know what everyone thinks of this decision in the comment section, because a lot of people disagree with his verdict, and me personally, I don't really agree.
Wait, I don't understand what he's saying. He said, wait, what the fuck? I just realized what just happened. So they just charged his friends for his death, but they didn't shoot him. Okay, so never mind. I don't agree with that then. Okay, now I see what they're saying. So they're basically saying the judge was like, y'all provoked this. Y'all are the reason why y'all friend is dead, so we're gonna put you in jail for life. That is retarded. No, hell no, I don't agree with that, nigga.
Up losing his life to the wounds. The shooter of Billy was never found, and the craziest thing about this, with 3 of Billy's friends being sentenced to life for his murder, the judge's rationale for this was that if Billy's friends never shot at the group, then the group wouldn't have shot back and killed.
Like, it's true what he said, but it's not true enough to sentence 3 of his friends to jail for life when they didn't even... That make no fucking sense.
With Billy. Separately, I want to know what everyone thinks of this decision in the comment section, because a lot of people disagree with his verdict.
Yeah,
and me personally, I don't really agree with somebody being convicted for a murder they didn't actually commit. And I'm guessing Billy's friends will appeal this decision. A month after the murder of Billy, sadly another life was lost in the back and forth feud. It was the early hours of August 12th, and an affiliate of South Kilburn called Gucci was outside his house in Kilburn. But what he didn't know was a stolen Jaguar was circling his estate. Before he knew it, the members inside the Jaguar jumped out on him and shot at him multiple times. Paramedics were called to his house in an attempt to save him, but sadly a shot to his chest killed him, adding another senseless murder to this out-of-control feud. A couple months later, HRB rapper Fredo dropped an emotional song dedicated to Billy, which was his first song he posted after the death of Billy. Now we're in 2022, and it looks like this feud has no signs of dying down anytime soon, with 2 back-to-back high-profile deaths recently, which have shocked the whole city. One including the oldest brother of a big HRB rapper called Little Dots. It was early in the morning on July the 19th when a HRB member called Wu was outside a block of flats in Queen's Park, West London, when a gunman randomly pulled up and started firing shots. One of these shots ended up hitting Wu in the heart. Paramedics were called to the scene.
It's so crazy, right? It's like, damn, it's like, I know a lot of people's like, yeah, you gotta move more attack. But it's like, nigga, like what the nigga was saying, like, bro, niggas be riding around stolen cars. You're not expected to know every single car that passes by, bro. It's like, it's hard, nigga. There might be a tent, nigga. There might be a car with tinted windows, nigga. But that might be a regular civilian person. He just likes his car tinted. We don't know. This should be crazy, nigga. Like,
shots. One of these shots ended up hitting Wu in the heart. Paramedics were called to the scene, but before they could get there, Wu's friend drove him to a nearby hospital where he was treated. But sadly, the treatment wasn't enough, and he ended up passing away in hospital. A month later, in a similar situation, a rapper from the South Kilburn side called M-Lo was shot to death on Kensington High Street at 2 in the morning. M-Lo was a real UK rapping legend, being a big pioneer in the trap music in London, alongside other South Kilburn members like Cedii and F1 back in 2016. So it's sad to see how this feud ended up taking his life. Hopefully we start to see this feud slowing down a bit, but with fresh situations going on constantly in Northwest London, it's becoming more and more unlikely. But until then, hopefully everyone stays safe. It's been your boy Kid Nerd, and peace out.
That's crazy, cuz. That's crazy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's fucking nuts, cuz, nigga, like I said before, you can't, like, how, I don't know, you just really can't stop shit. You can't stop certain shit. That's the point I'm trying to make. You can't stop certain shit. You feel me, my nigga, bro? That shit crazy, bro. It was a good documentary, man. Shout out to Kid Nerd, my nigga, bro. He's the best with this documentary shit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You feel me? Cedii TV, man. I hope y'all enjoy this, man. 6,000 killies on the way, man. It was good to learn about all this shit, man. I did not know about all this shit, man. Like, them niggas really, like, 2-minute walk away from each other, killing each other, bro. Shit crazy, man. They killing it, like, and it's crazy. Niggas still have, bro. I don't even know what the real motive for how did she even started. Yeah, he said the money, but he never even told me what happened. That's the crazy part. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the US, shout out to the UK, everybody, man. Say TV, say the G, say the general, nigga. Keep shit rolling, nigga. You feel me? Yo, L's Anthem, nigga, on my music channel, bro. You feel me? Go run that up. Give me 200 subscribers, bro. We outside. Grah!